Oh.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, John. Welcome to my house. The Reckon Complex. Welcome to my room, the math lab. It's in fine form. This is where I do all my music and stuff in here. This is where I run my shop. It's from a book library. That's the Miffy clock. This is my studio workspace. It's my alarm clock.
So what did we see last night?
What did I do last night?
Yeah, where's your gear from last night?
Oh, it's all over here actually. Yeah. This bag of stuff. I think I was mostly playing this. Yeah. I was mostly playing this. It's a little smoky contact mic feedback loop.
You get something like that.
I forget. There's a guy that lives in Cambridge that makes these. The little smoky. He has to put the little band stickers on it because you can't, sell stuff that has anything to do with Marlboro. And all this stuff. And Okinawan thumb piano. This is all the stuff that I was processing. It's just a tape machine. I'm really into this thing.
You record that yourself?
Yeah, these are all just like weird instrumental improvisations. I have like tapes and tapes of just, like just on the spot stuff. It's good, they're good raw sounds, especially coming out of that little speaker, really just distort everything. And then I ran all this stuff and I ran some mics and just processed it with the laptop,
Yeah.
And brought it up and had this max patch that, that captures the
Can
samples.
you see that?
Yeah. Samples live input.
So we don't see that. All we see is you on a laptop.
Yeah. So. Just my buddy friend. You should take some photos of all of our friends, like Fumomo. I like Fumomo. He came back with us from Japan. His Japanese friend. There was just a bunch of them. They hang on stuff. Like, you put it on your chair. He's got weighted hands. I went to this store in Japan. There were a lot of these guys hanging in chairs like this. And up on lions. So that I'd get one. It's pretty cute. Funny hands. And he came with a little tag that just said, "What is Fumomo?" And that's all it said. And there's no other. I think maybe he's a bear or a dog or something. I don't know. But usually when I'm not here, he sits in my chair. one module. So that's I can capture stuff in there that I'm playing live. Then I can, this is like a dub mix, so I can send it to effects and things as well. And every time it hears an attack.
Just starts recording into a bubble. Just starts, and then you can take whatever audio you record into, and then you can take whatever audio you record into, and then you can take whatever audio you record into, and then you can take whatever audio you record into, and then you can take whatever audio you record into, and then you can take whatever audio you record into, and then you can take whatever audio you record into, and then you can take whatever audio you record into, and then you can take whatever audio you record into, and then you can take whatever audio.
This is the digital kind of mess machine over here. Not doing anything. Let's get into something a little more rhythmic. So there's like some drums or something.
You can record those?
Yeah. This is just like, oh, that's weird. This is all still like totally developmental, so I'm getting some weird behaviors with it.
Is that what crashed last night?
Yeah, that's the actual plugin that I was using that crashed. Crazy Ivan, which is normally a good plugin, but I don't know what the deal is. Because I just upgraded to OS 10 and I'm running this program in OS 10, it's got some weird behavior. Huh. Well, it's a good thing this is crashing now, or not working now. Normally it triggers the attack, So when you're playing, anytime there's an attack, it like sends a message to the plugins to randomize all the parameters, so you get this kind of like constantly evolving crazy sound. Normally. I think it's because I'm not using the audio card that I normally use. I'm just using the built-in audio that it's acting strangely. But yeah, there's that. There's all those buffer capture things on the left. And then there's a bunch of modules that are just, playing sort of like different parts of longer tracks off the hard drive. So I can have like the drums from a track in this channel, the melody in this channel, all the other sort of percussion parts in this channel, and then, bring them all in and out. And it syncs so that as soon as you start playing a track, it plays all, 6 channels, starting from the beginning, and then I can sit and pan them left and right and run individual parts or individual effects, or play them at different speeds, or pitch shift, and do all that stuff. So it's kind of like you can remix things in real time. And this does a bunch of other stuff as well. Like you can just, send stuff to the effects section and then back into another buffer, and then, play that back and then send that back to another effect, and keep doing it reciprocally like that. Do a lot of feedback and things as well. But a lot of this patch is just about capturing live sounds and being able to build these kind of complex drones and kind of more concrete type things with them. So it's pretty useful. And I built it all from scratch, so it's good stuff. So that's what I was using last night. I like going to concerts, big sweaty band playing guitar, I'm into that, You got some music, you got some spectacle, but I think ideally you go to a concert to hear music, You go to a concert for a lot of reasons, social, otherwise, but I think the way that people, in the laptop kind of stable have adopted the very European, concepts of going to like a tape concert or something where you go and, there's just somebody playing a tape, especially like in, in academia. That's good, I went to, when I was a kid, I went to a lot of that stuff, just go somewhere and hear some tape music, and, there's absolutely no performance involved at all. It's just somebody working on a piece of music for 3 months. They're premiering it, That's fine. I think, there's nothing wrong with spectacle. Spectacle's great. I like when people, try to involve some kind of spectacle, but, if somebody's, working their ass off in their music and, they just, like, want to go on tour and, promote it or do whatever, that's totally fine. I see no difference between DJing and doing laptop concerts. There are superstar DJs. There are a hell of a lot more superstar DJs than there are superstar laptop people, And, the DJ is fine art, being able to sort of convey the emotions of a crowd, over a long period of time. That's really useful, but, there's no reason that, laptop music can't be the same thing. You have the same amount of control real time over what you're going to play, And now that people are doing, like, laptop DJing and stuff, that's probably going to be a lot more popular. So yeah, you can take it or leave it. Depends what you're looking for. If you go into a rock show to see rock music and you want to see more of a performance, you might be a little bit let down when somebody just whips out a laptop and they just stand behind it with a glowing face for 45 minutes or whatever, and and go through their songs, But I don't know. I think if you're more open-minded, I think people that are coming from more like an experimental music background or a classical music background, when they go to laptop concerts, they're maybe not as let down because they're not expecting the sexual politic of a rock concert. That laptop show certainly doesn't offer. More of a nervous, sweaty teenage aesthetic.
You sound hollow, you didn't always. Anyways, yours is hollow sounding. Suckers, you sound hollow, you didn't always. Anyways, yours is hollow sounding.
You think you'd ever form a band and be a laptopist in a
I
band?
was in bands for years and years and years. I mean, this is very recent. I've only been playing live with a laptop since maybe 2000, something like that, in 4 years. Before that, I was in hardcore bands for 15 years, since I was a teenager. So.
You think you'd ever add more to the live spectacle?
Yeah, well, in the spectacle, no. I mean, if it's between putting a lot of effort into making music versus making a spectacle, then I'll probably put my resources into actually making the music, I don't know. Yeah, I feel guilty sometimes standing up there with a laptop, and especially if there's a lot of kids sitting around. It's kind of like, they're looking at you with the same intent that you're looking at your computer. I don't know, it's a little bit messed up. It's different. I really enjoyed the differentness of it for a few years. I thought it was cool that you could, actually get away with it. But now maybe it's a little harder. Maybe I'm developing a guilty conscience about it. But, I don't know. Honestly, I didn't really put a lot of thought into it. I like visuals a lot, though. I would love to be able to do my own visuals, but despite the fact that patch is kind of self-contained, I really am, almost the entire time that I'm playing, trying to control some element of what I'm doing. Maybe that's, what makes it a live performance. And that takes all of my on-screen, my on-stage time. If I had to sit up there and control all the audio stuff, control all the on-screen stuff, and then, the instruments and things that I'm capturing, and do video, and do some kind of thing where I'm making a performance. I guess it might be a little bit tough. I'm only one man.
What is your obsession with birds?
It's hard to say, really. It's deeply ingrained in my consciousness. I just, at one point, I sort of just decided that birds were really amazing, and not just the sounds they make, just the whole hierarchy of birds. You know, I just think it's really fascinating. I've never really been an ornithologist. I mean, I kind of, when I was a kid, you know, I had the little glasses where you could look at the birds out your window, and I had all the field guides, and I just kind of naming them and stuff. And now I guess it just sort of like followed through to my adult years. I just, you know, put all those bird feeders up around the house, and you know, I spend most of my mornings when I'm not working sitting on the back, you know, just sitting out there with my laptop or whatever, looking at birds, trying to, you know, just kind of monitor them. I don't know, it's just some weird thing. It's very comforting to me. In the same way that, you know, watching TV is comforting to everybody else. It's very relaxing to me to sit and watch birds, you know. And I've gotten to the point now where they're so used to me, all the neighborhood birds, that I can just sit out there right underneath the bird feeders, you know, and they come and sometimes they land on my shoulders, you know. It's really nice. No, it's hard to explain. I have a really like childlike fascination with birds. And something, you know, deeply psychological, I guess. I can't explain it. They're really nice. Alright, I'm downloading it for you, John. Final Cut 3.
Hey, Jeffrey, this is